TV. I am Lex, one half of the Townsends. Today, you guys, I'm going to be doing my Signature Soft Glam look. This is the look. It's so soft, natural. This is for my girls who want to still have their skin look like skin, but better glammed up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because you don't want to miss all the next uploads that we have coming. Come spend like a few little minutes with me and learn how to do your makeup. I'm Heavy Slade looking like this, and yeah, see you guys on the other side. I'm a little nervous if y'all can't tell. Baby got all the lights on me, so I'm like literally, I told her, I was like, I have a little, it's like I'm on the stage, I got stage fright. Like it's pretty intense, but let's get into it, y'all. So I already did my eyebrows off camera. I'm not going anywhere, so this will be just like a soft everyday glam look. If y'all like this video, let me know in the comments and I'll make you guys a more like in detail like beat. We can get beat together. I said I was tired of saying beat. All right, so I gotta find something cute for us to say. Let's get started. I already got my products laid out. I've already washed I'll say wash and shampoo. It's really the hairstyle to me. I've already cleansed, hydrated my face, did my eyebrows, so I'm really ready to go. So I don't want to waste you guys' time. So let's get into it. I'm the type of girl that I love to do my lids first, my eyes first. I don't really do a whole lot of eyeshadow. I'm pretty simple when it comes to eyeshadow. So I'm gonna just keep it really simple for you guys who are beginners and just wanna know how to do y'all makeup. Starting off with Born This Way. I'm pretty sure everybody have heard of Born This Way by now. I'm gonna blend it out. And for the brows, I used Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of that. Love it. You don't have to use the exact products that I'm using. These products, I'm just telling y'all the products for reference. So you don't have to go out and like buy all this stuff because I mostly use high-end products and you can kind of get similar results with like drugstore or whatever you want. I'm keeping the eyes really simple, y'all. This is just, it don't require all of that. Like you could use your bronzer shades to do your eyes, or you can use just like a neutral eyeshadow color. So I'm gonna just set that with a neutral color, brown. There's no wrong or right way to do your eyeshadow. You just want to kind of pack it on there and yeah, vibe out. So I had so many things that I was like, I wanted to talk to y'all about when I got on camera, but I feel like I be getting a little stage fright a little bit once it's actually time. Like my mind go a little blank. Like I always say, I'm a real life chatterbox. I like to talk, but I still am shy. I don't know how that works. Now in person, I'm not shy. I'm far from shy. If you ever see me in person, or if you meet me out, if you see me out, I'm very like, I'll sit there and chop it up with you and talk to you. But on camera, I don't know. I just feel like once I hit record, I'll be like, oh, the pressure is on. Action. You see how I'm just doing a tapping motion? You want to just do a tapping motion. Not a whole lot of this at first because it'll make your eyeshadow a little patchy. So I also like to take the shadow and drag it, kind of blow it out like this, just so that it can kind of give that lifted effect once I'm done with concealer and all of that other stuff. And I also, major key, I like to take it just a little bit up into my eyebrows, into the front of the brow. That way, when it's time to kind of contour your nose, it'll actually blend. This is gonna be a little mini update about me. As y'all saw last year, I wanna say July 29th, I retired from being a hairstylist and from working behind the chair in the salon. And y'all, life has been like really crazy. Retirement has been a growing process to say the least. It's been just, it's been a journey. And like I say, I have finally arrived. I think it was a journey that I wasn't quite expecting. I also felt like I was so ready to retire, and I had all these big plans. But y'all, I had to do a lot of inner work after retiring. Like, I had to do a lot of healing. I had to do a lot of centering, refocusing, like just everything. Like, literally, I had to break myself down to build myself back up in the most positive way. It's been a journey. Like, one day, I kind of open up and tell y'all a little bit about my story and kind of, you know, be a little bit more transparent with y'all about, like, you know, the things that go on behind the scenes. But with my life, not too much because I will never get on here doing the most. But you know, I know that transparency, like, it's not a bad thing, you know. I just have a hard time kind of opening up and, you know, being vulnerable. My voice is getting a little cracky. My wife already be talking about how deep my voice is, so can't be on here sounding too deep. All right, y'all. So I'm gonna keep the eyeshadow like really light and neutral. I know it don't look like a whole lot right now, because when you have a bunch of like studio lights in front of you, it will kind of wash you out just a little bit. So you have to be careful. You do have to kind of go a little bit harder with the makeup, just so it can kind of like translate on camera. Hopefully this looks halfway decent on camera. I'm looking in the mirror and it looks fine. I'm not going anywhere, and it's like the middle of the day, and so I don't want like super dark, harsh eyeshadow. So I'm just keeping it like really light and neutral because it is the daytime. Like, I'm not trying to be walking around here be casket sharp. Look, on one of the other videos I posted, I was like, oh, I was giving casket sharp. I went too hard for a daytime makeup. Like, I ain't like it, but still uploaded anyway. Take a dark brown and I'm going to just stamp it on my waterline. For people who don't know how to do a really good wing liner, if I want to, I can really sit here and take my time and perfect the wing liner, but we ain't gotta do this. We ain't gotta do all that. This is for like people who wanna know how to do the most simplest, basic, but still give glam in that girl beat, okay? Speaking of like saying like that girl and all of this, like, y'all, I can't keep up. Every time I turn around, it's some new thing, some new trend, and that is why it pays to be a classic woman. Because if you follow a whole lot of trends, y'all, I'm sorry, it just will not give in the long run. You will forever feel like you have to continue to change and adapt to new stuff to keep up with the in crowd. And I'm pretty sure y'all have kind of gotten to know my personality by now, and y'all know that I'm pretty much a straight shooter, and I'm just like cold cut and dry as far as like, I like what I like, and that's just what it is, and I am who I am. Not saying that, you know, I don't have room for improvement in certain areas, but I'm just saying, like, as far as just hopping on waves and being trendy and doing all this stuff, like, no, absolutely not. So yeah, I always always strive to be a more classic woman, trying to be the it, this and the that girl and all of this, y'all. It's just a trend. Like, it really is. Be yourself, and whatever that is good enough. I am using like an angled brush. Y'all, don't ask me what brush I'm using and all that stuff, because I don't know nothing really about makeup brushes. I just know that if it's an angled brush, I know if it's a flat brush, but I don't know. Don't ask me for no numbers and all that stuff. I'm sorry, I'm just not that person. Foundation time. So I use NARS Natural Radiant. Funny story, y'all. I've been mixing two shades. So this is a shade Aruba and Valencia. This is the shade 6 and the shade 5, which makes 4. Y'all, why I just checked the other day and I actually have the shade 4, which is Barcelona. Why I've been mixing shades in out about 4, 5, and 6 in the same foundation. I don't know. Before I start do my foundation, I actually want to prime my skin. Blurring primer for my pores because I do have quite a bit of I have larger pores right here and I want to kind of smooth those out and fill those so they can actually kind of look more blurred. Today I'm having a decent skin day. I still have some scarring from the breakout. I have this one trying to make its appearance and be like the main character energy right now. To really get a good application with y'all makeup, I'm gonna need y'all to start hydrating first. I'm gonna need like you guys to really take care of your skin first because it's so important to having a flawless base and a nice primer. So this primer is Hydro Grip. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. All the makeup girls know what it is by now. It's like a gripping primer. It's a jelly-like consistency, but it kind of dries down a little tacky. Don't you hate when you trying to like, you can do something on your own for like perfect, flawlessly by yourself, but then as soon as you try to show somebody else, look, as soon as you got company, your product want to start showing out and acting the fool. Acting like you ain't got no home training. It's just like kids. Like, they always want to embarrass you in front of company. Falling out in the store and stuff. I'm just going to use 1 pump of each. This foundation does give full coverage, so you don't want, well, medium to full. So you don't need a whole lot of foundation. Sometimes I go crazy and do 2 pumps each. I'm like, girl, it's not giving it at all. So 1 pump of Valencia and 1 pump of Aruba. And y'all, when I say this can make or break your routine, do not just start putting a whole lot of foundation on your face, y'all. Like, I don't care if you have dark spots to cover up. I don't care if you have hyperpigmentation. I don't care what it is. Don't just start going in with foundation. Like, do not cake your foundation on because your makeup will look cakey and it will look patchy. I just like to dot the foundation where I want the most coverage. And it's gonna be like my problem here. It's like, now this right here, y'all, it's really no covering that. Like, it's just here and it's giving main character energy. That's all. But this spot right here, some people use concealer to spot conceal. I don't like the texture of concealer. I don't really know why, but it gives heavy. To me, makeup looks better when you actually have a more skin-like finish, even if you use like powders and stuff like that. So I'm just gonna take a little bit. You wanna use this amount, like literally, y'all. The smallest amount of foundation. This is literally 2 pumps of foundation, and this is gonna be all I use on my face for the base. And I'm just kinda gonna dot it around. I used to use a brush to do my makeup a long time ago when I first started. And I used to go back with a sponge, but now I just use a sponge. And as y'all can see, it looks nice and natural. There is a time and place for like beat makeup, and then there's a time place for more natural makeup. I only like to put a little bit of product on my forehead because the forehead and the nose, if you like cake the product up on your forehead and your nose, it can really make your makeup kind of look a little heavy. And I'm gonna let that sit. Next, it's time for contour, honey. Time to contour. A lot of girls don't contour no more. I still contour, like, period. I had these high cheekbones, this bone structure. God didn't bless me up with all that for nothing. All right, do not go like this. Do not start doing like this and all of this. Literally, just tap. Tap, 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 tap. And you're gonna watch it like just dissolve away and blend out. Because if you start doing like this, it's gonna make it muddy and it's gonna make it spotty. Gonna eat the girls up from the side, okay? Don't play with it, don't play with it. Come on, baby, don't play with it. Okay. Oh, how could I forget the forehead contour? Look at that. I don't do a whole lot. I just do 3 dots. Here, here, here. Yeah, something like that. And I just tap. So I'm using Born This Way again, but I'm going to use the shade Natural Beige. This is a pretty full coverage concealer, so you don't want to do too much. And normally I take the concealer, I do it here, and then I do it here, here, and here. Actually, I'm gonna just do it because that's what I normally do. I ain't gonna try to act brand new because I'm on camera. That's how I normally do it. I love a good lifted effect, okay? Normally, if you see people online doing their concealer, they normally do here, here, down the nose, right here, here, like, okay, we get crazy, okay? And with experience, I've learned for my face in particular that I do not care for that placement. I do it sometimes. It just depends on the occasion. But when you have skin issues and texture and stuff like that, makeup already enhances texture. You don't want to go crazy with like product. Trust me, I've done it and I've looked crazy. So I've learned. So I'm just trying to teach the girls how to give in real life and not just on the internet. Cause I'm pretty sure y'all seen people that makeup look flawless online, but then when you see them in person, it's giving crunch bar. So I've been one of those girls before. Not like crunchy, but my forehead was definitely giving crunch bar. But it was because my pores clogged, you know. So I'm just trying to each one teach one, okay? That's what I'm actually going into, is teaching y'all in coaching and mentoring, and well, not really mentoring because I'm not finna hold your hand. I'm not finna baby you and pull you across. No. I'm gonna teach you, coach you, cheer you on, give you the tools that you need to be successful, and I'm gonna develop you as a CEO. I'm not finna mentor you, okay? So pick somebody else, find somebody else, not me. Why must you show out in front of company? We don't even have company like that. They ain't even gonna want to come back. Now we're gonna do liquid blush. It's one of my favorite parts. We'll just do one dab of blush. Blush just really brings color to the face, and you know, it's just pretty soft and feminine. If you don't have really a round face, you can kind of put it on the apples of your cheek. I like to do it a more lifted effect because I already have like more of a rounded, like round cheeks and face and stuff like that. And it just makes your face look a little fuller depending on where you place your blush. So that's why if you want your face to look a little bit more snatched, lifted, and skinnier, you always want to kind of go up and away, up and away, up and away. Some people put a little blush on their nose. Let me just do it do it one time for the culture. Okay, I see what you did there. I used to just slip on the blush on the nose, but now I kind of see. So this is just setting everything. This is bronzer. I love bronzing. You just kind of like set your cream contour. Remember, up. You see, you already kind of see that shadow that I've created, which I naturally have a shadow right there because of my bone structure already. Honey, I was blessed and born with these cheeks. Okay, speaking of being blessed and born with stuff, y'all, I really feel so proud and blessed to be blessed with things that people pay for. Like, I really used to sleep on myself, and you know, it's just stuff like that. I really used to sleep on yourself. If you naturally blessed with something, definitely embrace it and own it and like really enjoy having it, because you could not have it and people literally pay for what you have. Like, it's the craziest thing. When you're blending your concealer out, you don't want to just start blending and going crazy. You want to actually keep your concealer like in the center of your face, but a lot of makeup artists will take their concealer all the way down and create this kind of like U shape and put concealer here, concealer here. Because there, baby, by the time you're done, you look like a blank canvas. You gotta work too hard. You gotta use more product to put the color back into your face because you didn't literally ghosted yourself. You've literally turned into a ghost. And I can say that, y'all, because I used to do it. And sometimes if I get a little too carried away, I will still do it. So, yeah. Learn from me. Learn from me. And as you can see with the eyeshadow, you start to see that darkness, that lightness and the darkness, that contrast. It really is going to help you get that cat eye without actually having like a wing liner. Like, if you really want to learn how to slay the girls, and I'm talking about in real life, not just on cameras, editing your pictures and blurring out your whole face. Learn how to get this base together and use the least amount of products to get the most out of your look. And I promise you, you won't regret it. Under the eyes, I'm actually going to take my MAC Studio Fix Plus powder. You just really want to make sure that you have all the concealer blended out to how you like it, because once you put that powder on it to kind of set it down, y'all, it's going to lock in whatever crease there is in the product. Okay, now I'm going to bake my under eye. I know a lot of people don't like to bake these days, but I do, just because it kind of brightens the eye. If you don't like to use a whole lot of powder, don't use a whole lot of powder. This is just what I do. And y'all came on this video to see how I do me. And so I'm just showing y'all, okay? So you really don't want to leave this part on too long. So you actually want to set this in place to control the oil, so that way your brows aren't shiny, because I hate when my brows get shiny. Like, I do not like shiny brows. We literally almost done. Did y'all enjoy staying here with me? Like, I enjoy doing this. So, all right, what's next? Definitely want to go ahead and take this off, because it will get a little harsh. So you don't want to give the girls 10 men, okay? Ooh, I got powder everywhere, child. I'm baking a cake. Literally, my face is the cake. But we're not gonna be giving cake face once we done. We sure not. So now I'm gonna take my girl Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Complexion Perfecting Micro Powder. She did the most with that one. So I'm just gonna take this pressed powder, it's like my natural color, and I'm just gonna dust that away. You see that? You see what I just did? Okay. Your girl know a little something. She knows to talk about a little bit. I know a little something. This is my NARS blush in the shade Torrid. And it's like just a really pretty pink. It does have like a little bit of shimmer to it. So, oh, that's so pretty. Oh my goodness. That's so pretty. Girl, I be having a lot of spit in my mouth. My tongue be in the way. It should be too much. It's too much going on. I should have took speech class, because I barely can talk. But I'm just gonna take my brush that I just applied the blush with, tongue tie, and I'm just going to wipe this off. And that's gonna give me a little bit of flushed effect. Ooh, that nose is giving powdery. Giving powder donut. But we're gonna bring a little bit more life back into the skin in just a minute. So you can take black, you can take brown, you can take whatever color you want. In the daytime, I'm definitely not a black waterline person in the daytime. Now at night, I'm gonna get a girl's, I'm gonna smoke her on out. And I also like to take the powder and just kind of swipe it across my waterline, just so it can set that cream product. Don't get carried away, Lexus, y'all. This is some parts of makeup I really can't get carried away. Who's that calling me? Absolutely not. Flag on the play. What's going on? If I put on this makeup, I'm gonna be fully activated. I'm gonna be activated even without makeup, but honey, if I put on the makeup, I'm gonna be extra activated. Like, y'all ain't ready to do nothing with me, like, for real. So you know what? When it's my time to hit that stage, I'm gonna hit that stage. Trick, he gonna vouch for me. I'm guilty, totally guilty, for going too crazy with bronzer on the nose, or just cream contour in general. So tread lightly with this, y'all, because it can go from looking crazy, looking like you need it, until you went 0 to 100 and it's doing too much. You ain't gotta be like, snatch, everything snatch, like no. Something about black liner. I mean a brown liner, not black. Do not listen to me, y'all, not black. With a pinky nudie gloss. Oh, shut up. Like, you don't come out looking this good in 20 minutes. Like, some people can. I can't say everybody. I'm just not one of them. I just can't do it. I've tried so hard. People literally pay to get their lips to do this. Like, and I was born with it. Like, y'all can't tell me I ain't the chosen one. Cause I am. And my favorite gloss is a gloss by MAC called Please Me. Some girls actually kind of like their lips like this and put a clear gloss on. If that's your thing, do it, girl, do you. But for me, I actually like my lips to be more pinky. I just love that. And oh my God, watch it come to life. Just watch. This step is definitely optional. I have to put a little bit of brow gel to kind of hold them in place. I'm not done. I'm so not done. I forgot my lashes. That's how you know I'm feeling myself. Girl, I done forgot the lashes. I'm just gonna stick it on there. Like I said, me and lashes do not, oh, but they turned it up a notch. They definitely turned it up a notch. Hold on, let me spray my face. A little bit of this, and a little bit of that. This the girl. This our girl, Charlotte and Mac. Ooh, you see that glow? You see what it does to the skin? You see how it brings just that light back and take away that powdery look? Oh, it's so pretty. So you guys, this completes the end of the video. This is my Signature Soft Glam. If y'all have any questions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.